Hey there, we're taking a look at Assassin's Creed Odyssey running on the AMD Ryzen 5 5500U. Now, the game is currently running the in-game benchmark right now at 720p with the lowest graphical settings and the adaptive quality preset set to a target of 30 FPS. Now, the numbers that we're getting out of this aren't exactly the greatest, but it's not bad either. We're pretty much looking at getting around a 30 FPS average most of the time. It's going to dip below that sometimes, and you can see by the frame times that it's not exactly the most consistent thing. You will see moments where it'll stutter, and it's really not going to be a fantastic experience, but it's about the best that you're going to be able to get out of this, and for the most part it's playable. I think if you're a really big fan of this series, you could probably stomach this level of performance, and we'll jump into some gameplay to actually see that. For the most part, I could play it perfectly fine. The input was perfectly fine. I didn't really run into any situations where I felt like the performance was holding me back, and that's really all you can ask for. And it really just does come down to the fact that the 1% lows are not dropping below 30 really. If we were dipping down into the mid 20s, maybe I'd be saying this is just not an enjoyable experience, but the fact that we're pretty much just at 30 FPS for 1% lows makes that 40 FPS average just feel a lot better. And overall, I'm happy with the level of performance that we get out of it. I think especially if you're a big fan of this series, you can get away with playing like this. I think that you'll become accustomed to it very quickly, and you'll pretty much just be mostly focused in on just playing the game. So I'm definitely going to call this a win for this system here. I'm genuinely surprised to see that it actually performs this well, but I guess the 16 gigabytes of RAM really makes a big difference here. You can see that we're definitely eating up a good chunk of RAM, but not enough that it's eating up so much that the system is kind of being left to starve. But overall, this game is an absolute win. I definitely recommend it on here, and so far it seems like a lot of the Assassin's Creed series is very playable on here. But anyways, I will see you in the next one.